My name's Dr. Matthew Crouch. I'm a medical doctor that has training in psychiatry. I am the child and adolescent psychiatrist for the clinic. I treat kids that have anxiety, ADHD, autism, depression. I see kids basically about age 5 to age early 20s, so kindergarten up to college age. Just a bit about my training. So you go to 4 years of medical school, like every other doctor. Then you do a residency in something. So general psychiatry residence is usually 4 years long. To be a child psychiatrist, you can do that in 3 years, and then you do an additional 2 years of training just with kids. So I did 3 years of general adult psychiatry. I can treat the whole age span, but I really preferred seeing kids, and so I did a 2-year fellowship after my regular psychiatry training. You can tell from my office that I love toys, especially Legos, and I was inspired by a trip I took to Nashville to the child psychiatry department at Vanderbilt, and I went to this psychiatrist's office, and it felt like I was in somebody's living room or somebody's like playroom, and I have kept that image in my head the whole time, and I was like, I want to have an office like that where people feel comfortable coming here, where kids can sort of play and they'll enjoy coming, and I didn't want it to feel like the doctor. And so I really wanted that to be sort of like the prototype of my practice. And then when I was doing my training, I just always enjoyed hanging out with the kids, helping families that were struggling. I always felt like it was more of a pure diagnosis. So kids that have these problems, like they rarely have it because of trauma. That's what a lot of people ask me. They say like, oh, what about all these terrible stories? Most of the families that I treat are like really normal families that have a kid that's depressed for no apparent reason. It's like a biological problem, and it's really, really treatable. So I like that part of it. I am a native of Northwest Arkansas. I was born in Springdale. My whole family's still in Springdale. I went to Springdale High School. Then I went to Hendrix in Conway for college. Then I went to Little Rock for medical school. And I was there about 10 years. I had to do med school, residency, training kind of stuff. I did a fellowship for treating kids. And then this clinic was actually pretty new, and they needed a child psychiatrist. So they asked me if I would come check it out. Came back, and I loved coming back to my hometown and practicing where I grew up. I absolutely love Northwest Arkansas. I think it's the best place to live in the whole country. I've visited tons of other cities, big and small, and I just always find a reason that, especially Fayetteville, is better than those places. I love the outdoors, so I'm really big into mountain biking. In fact, right now I have a broken collarbone from mountain biking. I love kayaking, I love hiking, I love camping, and there's just so many places within half an hour, 2 hours drive of here to be out in nature really fast. So that's kind of my favorite thing to do with my free time, is get out and do something in nature. Northwest Arkansas is one of the best places for that.